Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. The Mets return home from a successful road trip on Friday night, and home bit them again as they got shut out by the Atlanta Braves 6-0. Aaron Harang, who pitched for the Mets last September, did not allow a hit in his 7 innings of work. The only Met hit was a 2-out single by David Wright in the 8th.
And I thought he pitched very, very well. He kept the cutter, pitched to both sides of the plate, used his breaking ball very effectively. So we certainly didn't get much going, I can tell you.
You could just tell how confident he was, in his stuff. And, we know that he could pitch. We saw that he could pitch and the way that he prepares. And, he finds a hitter's weakness and really attacks it. Needed that to us tonight.
It's amazing. His first start for the Braves, he went 6 no-hit innings. This time 7 no-hit innings. 25 2/3 innings this entire year. 13 of them have had no hit in them. So Harang has just been outstanding for the Braves, and it's a shame because it's wasted effort by Jonathan Neese, who I thought was his best in his third start tonight, only giving up a run over 6 innings.
I thought I didn't have my best stuff, and but I battled through it, and I was able to locate there from the 4th on, and got through it.
An important game because the Mets come home off of a very successful road trip. They're playing the #1 team, the first place team in division. Kind of want to get the homestand off on a good start. Didn't happen.
But it's about playing on the field. I don't care what you do inside here. When you walk between the lines, you got to get big hits and you got to go play and you got to execute. Other teams do the same things we do at home and play well. So it's about playing the game on the field.
You're not going to win getting 1 hit, obviously. So we need to find a way to win at home because, successful teams, find a way at home and we haven't found that quite yet, but like I said, season's young.
Well, after talking about it for 8 months, the Mets finally traded Ike Davis on Friday. The former first-round draft pick for the Mets dealt to the Pittsburgh Pirates in exchange for relief pitcher Zach Thornton and a player to be named later. And ultimately, this is a deal the Mets had to make to clear the logjam at first base.
Well, it was tough to see Ike's interview. He was had to deal with the press, obviously. He was very teary-eyed, not crying, but it was an emotional time for him. We've all been there. We've all been traded. The first one's always the worst. But, the positive side is this, Gary and Ron, is that Ike now going to a team that wants him, the Pirates, that need him, that he's going to play. So that's a positive for Ike and for Lucas Duda now and the Mets. Our focus, it clears it up, as you said. Now, Duda, it's his job to have every day and play every day. So it gets rid of a complicated situation.
Made my dreams come true. Childhood dreams come true playing in the big leagues here. So, but it's just a stepping stone, and I gotta, it happens to a lot of people, getting traded, and now, go help my team in Pittsburgh.
We're very happy with the trade. We're happy for Ike in the sense that he'll get another opportunity elsewhere. It's a situation that we needed to resolve here, and we're happy with the return. This has gone on for some period of time, as everyone knows, but the return has not increased, hasn't diminished, notwithstanding the large passage of time. So we're actually happy with the deal.
The organization's made their decision, and we're going to move forward from here. But it's a tough day when like you said, you see a guy that's been as good as kind of flashes of brilliance on the field, and then as good as he's been, in this clubhouse. It's sad to see him go, but you understand that, as I mentioned before, that sometimes these things can work out beneficial for both sides, and I think that's the case.
On the day the Mets trade Ike Davis, they get 1 hit by the Braves. It's a 500 record now for the Mets. They're 8-8 on the season. They'll try and get even with Atlanta on Saturday night with Bartolo Colon pitching against Irvin Santana. Game is on Pix 11 Saturday night beginning at 7 o'clock. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.